Hi there guys, thanks for tuning in. My name's Dylan Coons. I work at SAIT in Calgary, and this is a submission for my PIDP 3240 course, Enhanced Media Learning, and this is assignment number 2. I'm going to talk briefly about hybrid course delivery, or what's sometimes referred to as blended online learning. It is a product that we offer here at SAIT. And specifically in the portfolio that I manage, it's something that we do a little bit of. We're starting to get into the fringes of it, and there's been mixed reviews on the whole concept. So briefly, I'm going to describe to you, for those who don't know, what hybrid learning is, or hybrid course delivery. So essentially, it's regarded as the next big thing in teaching, and it's basically where students take part of a course online, and then they take another portion of the course in person in a classroom setting with other learners. It's great for trade schools or polytechnics. I think it really appeals to students that may live in a remote area, and they don't necessarily have access to a college, a bricks and mortar college, so they can do the bulk of the learning online and then come in and do the labs and stuff. It's also great for students that are maybe too busy in their personal life to set aside a whole 2 months in order to attend school. So they could shorten that 2 months into 2 weeks. 6 weeks could be theoretical learning online, and then the balance of that time, so 2 weeks, would be made up in shops and labs in a condensed sort of shop atmosphere, which is how we modeled it here at SAIT in the piping trades department. So it can involve animated examples. The online portion of the course, we've developed a lot of interesting tools that we use through the Brightspace or D2L platform, and there's all sorts of different assignments that students can go into regarding mechanical components. Suppose there was a boiler and all of the jewelry and doodads that go around that, the students would have to label that on their own, and then they click to the next page and it shows them what they did right, what they did wrong. So it's almost like having an instructor in the room. So it can be as interactive as you choose to make it. Assignments and exams are done on the Brightspace platform as part of the blended online learning or hybrid course delivery, and those are done individually and not as groups, and those marks do count towards the student's final overall grade for that blended online delivery. So there's 2 different ways to do it. I also do some instructing in the distance education realm here at SAIT. I teach a safety construction course, and I find one of the biggest, I don't want to say time wasters, hindrances that students come across is the chat rooms and stuff. And I think the term for that is they do it a synchronous manner. So they expect, a lot like this course that we're taking right now with Brian 3240, like we post things on the chat page, and then we're meant to comment on one another's Twitter accounts and so on. I think that sometimes this is my opinion, that there's a little bit too much emphasis placed on people chatting and commenting on other people's assignments rather than focusing on their own. And I realize for this particular class, Enhanced Media Learning, that's deliberately in there so people can get more acquainted with the online tools and the culture or the community online with their classmates. It's just been my observation that in the safety course that I teach online, oftentimes people get lost in that a little bit. So I would caution anybody who is looking at developing a hybrid course or a blended online course not to put too much emphasis on the synchronicity or the involving the students with the other students in that layer, as much as I would on the interactive course components, like I was describing with the boiler components, or labeling a diagram, or those sorts of things. Okay, so that's pretty much going to sum up my video here. I hope you guys found it insightful. Again, they say hybrid learning or blended online learning is the way of the future for instructors, and I do have some experience with it and consider myself a relatively low-tech guy, and I've managed to fumble my way through it. So if you put yourself in that category as well, I'm sure that there's plenty of opportunity down the line to sharpen up on that. Thanks.